What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are prepping for little Leo's, you want this? First birthday party on Sunday. Today's Friday, so I'm prepping a bunch of food starting today. There's gonna be at least 30 people there, so I gotta make a lot of food, so I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I'm doing. I'm prepping things a few days before, and yeah, I'm really excited. Whenever I have an event, I always love serving exclusively vegan food because I feel like it's just a way to show off how delicious vegan food can be. Also, a lot of the people coming are Matt's family who are like old school Italian, and they're not so familiar with vegan food, so it's gonna be interesting to see if they like it. So let's get started on some of the food prep. I'm also gonna take you guys along to the party as well, so you can see how everybody likes the food. The first thing I'm gonna prep is the tofu shawarma beef for the shawarma bar. I'm prepping 10 blocks of tofu because there's 30 people coming. I'm just gonna rip the tofu into irregular chunks and place them into the bowl here. I've made this recipe for so many people and it is always a crowd pleaser. I have to obviously watch Leo the whole time while I'm doing this, and he was helping me with the tofu, and it is just a complete disaster. Like, it doesn't even look that bad on camera, but there's just, ow, tofu everywhere. Now I'm gonna season the tofu to make it taste like shawarma. I'm going in with some soy sauce, olive oil, tomato paste, and then a ton of spices and nutritional yeast. I'll leave all of the details in the caption below, but basically my idea with this is to make like a taco bar, but instead of a taco bar, a shawarma bar. So I'm gonna have some tortillas and rice, and then you can assemble it with all of these shawarma fixings. Think parsley, garlic sauce, hummus, tahini sauce, pickles, parsnips, all of these shawarma fixings that you can just assemble and make it your own and enjoy. It is going to be so good. This is all done, so I'm just gonna cover this with cling wrap, and then on the day of, I'm just gonna pop it onto a baking sheet and bake it for like an hour, hour 15, however long it takes to get crispy. Next up, I'm gonna make my high protein tofu feta cheese. It's literally just tofu with olive oil and spices and some lemon juice. I love eating this just as a snack, like straight out of the jar or container, but you could even pan fry it and make some crispy tofu. You could just put it on top of salads or in burritos, that kind of thing. It is so good. I feel like people are gonna love this one. This is really quick to assemble. You're just gonna need some olive oil, a ton of lemon juice. I think I added 3/4 of a cup here, some apple cider vinegar, some nutritional yeast, some onion powder and garlic powder, a little bit of dill and oregano, and then a ton of salt. I know it looks like a lot, but cheese is very salty usually, and a lot of the salt actually just like stays in the sauce and you don't actually eat it. Then you're just gonna slice up your tofu into cubes, add that in, and then you just let it marinate in the sauce. Shake it around a bit so everything gets nice and coated, but this will last in your fridge for up to a week, so this is also amazing for meal prep, and it actually tastes better the longer it sits in your fridge. I think that's enough for today. That took me way longer than I thought. Vlogging for YouTube, taking care of a baby, and cooking for 30 people. It was a little bit harder than I thought. This is the aftermath. So fun, so fun. I'm gonna come back and start prepping the rest tomorrow because I'm done. Good morning, guys. It is the day before the party, so I have a ton of prepping to do. I'm gonna start off with Leo's smash cake. I've seen this online and it looks so fun. It's like a little baby cake that they just like smash up and get all messy with, but we haven't given him sugar yet, so I'm making one with like healthy ingredients like applesauce, almond flour, that kind of vibe. It's actually a recipe from Liv B, so I'll link the recipe in the description below if you wanted to make it. All right, so I'm just gonna grab a little bowl. I'm gonna add some almond flour, some applesauce for sweetness, and then her recipe called for a flax egg, but my flax was so stale that it just like did not thicken at all. So if you didn't know, you can actually swap flax eggs for chia eggs. You make it the same, just mix, well, this was 2, so I did 2 tablespoons of flax with 3 tablespoons of water. I'm gonna mix that in. Half a teaspoon vanilla, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and some salt. Now I'm just gonna pop it into the oven. I'm gonna do 2 separate layers and put like some frosting in between and also frosting on top. You guys, party planning is so stressful. Do you guys like party planning? Cause like, there's always so much to do. I don't know if I just like bite off more than I can chew, but like I'm always doing the most food. It's always overkill. And I always say I'm not gonna do it next time, and then I always end up doing it, just making like way too much stuff. So like, I'm scrambling today. I only have 1 of these, so I'm gonna pop this in the oven, bake it, and then put the other half in the oven, let it cool, and put on the icing. Now I'm gonna make my go-to cashew icing as the icing for the cake. All you need is cashews. For the sweetener, I'm using medjool dates, but you could also use maple syrup. And to help blend it all together, soy milk, a splash of vanilla, and of course, a little bit of salt. I feel like you always need a little salt when you're making something sweet. It just really makes the sweetness pop. It is gonna thicken up a little bit in the fridge. So it is a little bit runny right now, but once it cools, I think it should be perfect for the cake. Next, I'm gonna prep some of the veggies for the shawarma bar that will last in the fridge. So I'm just gonna prep up a ton of lettuce. I'm just chopping it up, giving it a good wash. And then if you didn't know, this is the best way to store your lettuce. You just put it in a plastic bag or a container with some paper towel, and then it will make it last for like up to a week in your fridge. I'm also gonna prep some of the pickles. So I'm just taking out some jarred pickles, slicing them up, and then I'm gonna put them back into the pickle jar with the brine, so that it's ready to go for the day of. We kept the decorations very minimal. I got everything on Amazon, so I just got some blue flags and hung those up. We got some balloons, and then we also got this, which was so cute. It's like a little string of pictures from newborn to 12 months, so you pick a photo for each month, and everybody loved this. I feel like it was just such a cute touch to the party. I'm also gonna hang this little one banner on this high chair. How cute. Leo, do you like your decorations? Birthday boy! Say hi! Say hi, YouTube family. Yes, hello, good. Hello, good baby. It's the morning of the party at 10 a.m. and we are getting everything ready. We only have 3 salads to make, but I feel like it's taking so long. I'm making the Jennifer Aniston salad, my high protein version, of course. My mom's, actually 2 of my mom's recipes, we're making her lemon orzo salad, which everybody loved, and her potato salad, which, this is like the best potato salad I've ever had. Like usually when you go to a party and there's potato salad, you're like, meh, potato salad, I'm not gonna eat it. No, 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 no. This potato salad is the best potato salad. We had it at Leo's baby shower and everybody was like, what is the recipe? It's so good. I've never had a potato salad like this. So that's all you, Mom. Delish. It's the best ever. I will link all of the recipes in the caption for you guys. Also, my mom is obsessed with this potato chopper, or not potato chopper, this veggie chopper. She uses it for literally everything. Everything.
Never chopping onions by hand again.
Never. I'm just prepping the tofu shawarma to go in the oven, and the key for this is to not overcrowd it too much. So I'm spreading this out onto 3 extra large baking pans so it will actually get crispy in the oven. And this is the potato salad, guys. Look at how good this looks. I'm telling you, everybody is going to love this. If you bring this to any summer gatherings, summer barbecues, pool parties, it is always a winner. Now I'm throwing together that viral Jennifer Aniston salad from, I think, 2 summers ago, if you remember it. But I make it high in protein by adding some seared tempeh and lupini beans. So I'm putting it in this like salad strainer bowl just so I can mix it, and then I'll transfer it to another bowl. So I'm gonna put lupini beans, which are super, super high in protein, red onions, cucumber, a bunch of fresh mint and parsley, and some chopped pistachios. I'm going in with the seared tempeh, which is now cooled, and then 2 cups of cooked and cooled quinoa. Some vegan feta. I like this brand because it's already pre-crumbled. And the dressing is very simple. It's just olive oil and lemon juice and some salt and pepper to taste. Do you guys remember the salad? I just remember it being all over my For You page a couple years ago. So I made it high protein, so it's really good for high protein meal prep to help you reach your goals. This will last in the fridge for up to 5 days. Everything is pretty much done. We're getting our rice going on now. And I tossed the shawarma tofu in the oven, and now we're just gonna put everything out and we should be good to go. Okay, everything is out. So we have our salads that we were making, right? The potato salad, Jennifer Aniston salad, Orzo salad. This is a tofu feta. It's so good. Vegan cheese platter from Longo's, some guacamole, and then we have our shawarma platter kind of setup. It's also focaccia, but this is a shawarma platter setup. So you do rice, or tortillas, and then you put your shawarma beef, the lettuce, and then all of the fixings with lots of sauce.
Lots of sauce.
And we're done. Ready to party.
About half of the people are here.
I got so caught up in the party, I actually forgot to film reaction to people trying this, but everybody was obsessed with it. I have made this recipe for so many people. I made it for Matt's group of like 15 guy friends who are huge meat eaters, and they all loved it. It's just such a good crowd pleaser meal. So next time you have a party, I highly recommend making this.
Everybody's here, but I still have to put icing on the cake because I forgot. So this is what I baked yesterday, and I'm just gonna ice it with the cashew.
This was actually my first time icing cake, and it turned out pretty well. It was actually pretty easy. I just put icing in the middle of the two cakes on top and then all around the edges, and Leo loves raspberry, so I just topped it off with a few raspberries.
Okay, this actually turned out so adorable.
What?
Oh my goodness! No way! Good job! Good job! Oh my goodness! You are so impressive.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leo. Happy birthday to you.
Good job, good job.
Boom, boom, boom! That looks fun.
Let me show you how it's done, Mom. Bam, bam!
Good job!
That's a good job.
Oh, yummy!
Like I said, they think it's a toy. She's got a good arm.
Yeah.
Needless to say, the smash cake was a hit. Leo absolutely loved it. And for the adults for dessert, we got these cakes from Sweets from the Earth. If you're in the Toronto area, this is a really great option for you guys. It's a 100% vegan bakery. They do cakes and a ton of other sweets, and they also deliver as well. So we got a strawberry cheesecake, which was gluten-free. This was so good. It was super, super creamy. This is probably my favorite of the two. And then we also got a vegan carrot cake. This one had gluten, but it was so delicious. This is a really, really great option if you guys are in the Toronto area looking for some cakes to be delivered.
Well, that was a successful party, wasn't it, mister? Big you are. Yes, you were so happy. We have so much leftover food. Oh my goodness, it's like we cooked for like 70 people. Anyways, it's time to go for a bath. Thank you guys for watching the video and joining us alongside Mr. Leo's first birthday party. Let me know if you would make that feast for your family members. I'll see you guys in the next one.